We need to talk about the absolute bombshell dropping on Salem this week, and let me tell you right out of the gate, Kate Roberts is secretly, ruthlessly sabotaging Gabi Hernandez, and it is going to blow up in spectacular fashion. So, let's break down exactly what is happening in the chaotic world of Days of Our Lives. Gabi Hernandez is currently in an absolute state of rage, and honestly, can you blame her? Imagine the scene. Gabi sitting in her makeshift office or storming through the town square, discovering that her highly lucrative, meticulously built designer handbags for Gabi Chic are being blatantly knocked off. We are talking about cheap, poorly stitched counterfeits, flooding the market and destroying her brand's exclusive reputation. Gabi built Gabi Chic from the ground up. It survived her stints in prison, her corporate wars, and her messy divorces. It is her baby. Naturally, seeing it ripped off has her seeing red. And who does she immediately point her perfectly manicured finger at? Xander and Philip Kyriakis. Since Titan handles Gabi's overseas shipping and logistics, she instantly assumes that the co-CEOs are the masterminds behind this blatant theft. In Gabi's mind, it makes perfect sense. She thinks Philip and Xander opened up a shipping container, stole her exclusive unreleased designs, and sent them straight to a black market sweatshop to be mass-produced as knockoffs. And you won't believe what happens next. Gabi doesn't just get mad, she gets incredibly vindictive. She immediately invokes the morality clause in her contract with Titan and completely pulls the plug on the massive bailout deal she was putting together using her newly acquired Stefan DiMera inheritance. That's crazy. She is leaving Titan high and dry, essentially dooming the Kyriakis legacy company to financial ruin because she believes Philip and Xander betrayed her. But here's the kicker, you guys. Gabi is completely 100% wrong. She is so blinded by her own massive ego and her recent, incredibly messy breakup with Philip that she is missing the actual snake in the grass. Let's be real for a second. Gabi has a massive, recurring problem with jumping to the worst possible conclusions without a single shred of actual evidence. Do you guys remember just a little while ago when Philip dumped her? He kicked her to the curb because he found out she was acting as a corporate spy for Tony DiMera and had actually bugged his office. When that entire scandal hit the fan, Gabi immediately accused Theo Carver of ratting her out. She went scorched earth on Theo, completely assassinating his character, only to find out later that it was actually Anna DiMera who spilled the beans! Gabi has this incredible blind spot where she always assumes the most obvious target is the guilty party, completely ignoring the complex, multi-layered chess games happening right under her nose. A lot of fans on the forums think Xander and Philip might actually be desperate enough to pull a stunt like this, but I actually think that theory is completely ridiculous. Why on earth would Philip and Xander steal Gabi's designs right now? They are drowning in corporate debt. They desperately needed Gabi's DiMera inheritance to pay off that massive loan that was just bought out by the mysterious A. Wealth. It makes zero logical business sense for them to bite the hand that is literally feeding them millions of dollars to keep Titan afloat. Xander might be a former mercenary who loves a dirty deed, and Philip might have a ruthless Kyriaki streak, but they aren't stupid. They wouldn't sabotage the one financial lifeline Titan has left. So, if it isn't the Titan boys, who is the real mastermind orchestrating this counterfeit ring? Enter Kate Roberts. That's right, the ultimate legacy villainess is back to her old tricks, and she is the one secretly sabotaging Gabi. I think this move is absolutely brilliant from a soap opera standpoint, even if it is incredibly toxic and vindictive. Kate despises Gabi. She hates her with the fire of 1,000 suns because Gabi broke Philip's heart and tried to play him for an absolute fool. Kate knows exactly what Philip and Xander know. Gabi was spying on Titan to secure the CEO spot at DiMera Enterprises. And nobody, and I mean nobody, plays Kate's sons and gets away with it. If we look back at the internal logic of the show over the last 10, 20, even 30 years, Kate's primary psychological motivation has always been the fierce, almost pathological protection of her children. Think about her legendary blood-soaked wars with Sammy Brady over Lucas, or her vicious battles with Vivian Alamain, or even how she ruthlessly treated Chloe Lane back in the day. Kate is the ultimate mama bear, but instead of claws, she uses corporate espionage and a sniper rifle. She doesn't just want to teach Gabi a little lesson, she wants to completely dismantle her life. By attacking Gabi Chic, Kate is hitting Gabi where it hurts the absolute most. Her pride, her brand, and her wallet. It is a calculated, deeply personal strike meant to humiliate Gabi on a global scale. And let's not forget what Kate has been up to lately. She has been on an absolute tear through Salem. Just recently, she masterminded that completely bogus Titan lawsuit to set up Johnny DiMera over Bonnie's stolen manuscript. She lied straight to Roman's face about it, risking her entire marriage just to execute a petty, vindictive corporate plot. Kate is currently operating with zero moral constraints. She is ruthless, she is angry, and she is lashing out at anyone who threatens her family's legacy. Setting up a counterfeit ring to destroy Gabi Chic is child's play for a woman who has survived plane crashes, being buried alive, and decades of all-out DiMera warfare. But here is where the plot twist is going to hit the hardest. What is Gabi going to do when she inevitably finds out that Kate is the one pulling the strings? Because Gabi is not the kind of woman to just roll over and take a beating. She might not have Kate's decades of underworld experience, but she has that fiery Hernandez temper and a ruthless streak of her own that can rival any DiMera. I predict we are going to see an all-out blood feud between these two women that will shake Salem to its core. Will Gabi retaliate by completely blowing up Kate's already fragile marriage to Roman? We know Roman has already given Kate the cold shoulder at the pub over the Johnny DiMera lawsuit. If Gabi marches into the Brady pub and drops the undeniable receipts about this counterfeit ring, Roman might actually divorce Kate for good. I've also seen some fan theories floating around that Gabi might actually team up with someone unexpected to take Kate down. Could she align with Leo Stark? We know Leo loves to break a scandalous story, and exposing a legacy matriarch like Kate Roberts for running a counterfeit sweatshop operation would be front-page news for Lady Whistleblower. Or maybe, just maybe, Gabi will be forced to grovel and apologize to Philip once she realizes he was innocent all along. Personally, I would love to see Philip and Gabi reconcile because they have incredible chemistry, but Kate's sabotage might have permanently destroyed any trust between them. What do you guys think? Is Kate going way too far to protect Philip, or does Gabi deserve this massive slice of humble pie for her corporate espionage? Sound off in the comments below, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time for more Days of Our Lives drama.